King Charles has officially exiled Sarah Ferguson from the royal fold, stripping her of her lavish Windsor digs at Royal Lodge and leaving her to fend for herself in the cold, cruel world. No more taxpayer-funded mansion for Fergie, folks. She's out, terrified, according to insiders, and utterly cut off after decades of scandal-soaked drama, while Fergie, divorced for over 30 years, gets the boot for milking the system too long. Where's the same tough love for Meghan Markle? The self-proclaimed humanitarian, the woke warrior who's built an empire on victimhood and virtue signaling, why hasn't she faced the music? In this video, we're ripping apart Meghan's polished public persona with sharp, evidence-based critique. We'll uncover the hypocrisy, the opportunism, and the scandals that prove she's not the empowered icon she pretends to be. She's a chameleon, changing colors to suit her spotlight, and Fergie's exile is the perfect mirror to reflect just how rotten the core is. Stick around. This is going to be a royal reckoning. Let's get into it. First up, entitlement. The provided intel on Fergie couldn't be clearer. After urgent palace talks, King Charles refused her any royal residence. Andrew gets shuffled to a modest Sandringham spot, privately funded by the king to keep him out of the headlines. But Fergie? Nada. She's on her own, despite living rent-free with her ex for years post-divorce. Sources say it's a big F-off, she's not entitled to housing as a non-spouse, and after selling her home for millions, she can foot her own bill. Insiders are blunt. No sympathy for Fergie, she milked the royal system long enough. And get this, calls for investigation into misconduct in public office, with life sentences on the table, plus Epstein ties and shady finances. Brutal, right? Now, pivot to Meghan. Divorced from her TV days, she waltzed into the firm, snagged a prince, and within years, bolted with a £100 million Netflix deal and Frogmore Cottage, our cottage, courtesy of the Crown Estate. But unlike Fergie, who at least stayed in the UK shadows, Meghan's been globetrotting on private jets while preaching carbon footprints. Remember her 2019 baby shower in New York? $75,000 worth of gifts flown in, all while lecturing on climate change in that god-awful Harry and Meghan docuseries. Evidence? The series itself, episode 1, where she curtsies mockingly to the late Queen, turning a sacred tradition into a punchline for American audiences. It wasn't empowerment, it was entitlement wrapped in faux humility, and Fergie's exile screams double standard. Charles is distancing the crown from controversies, Epstein letters, toe-sucking scandals, yet Meghan's 2021 Oprah bombshell, accusing the royals of racism and neglect, gets a pass? No title stripped, no eviction notice. Instead, she clings to her Duchess title for brand leverage, hawking $5,000 bracelets on American Riviera Orchard. Recent reports from October 2025 confirm it. Meghan posted a video flaunting her royal cipher on branded notepads for her Christmas line, a blatant cash grab on privileges she publicly trashed. Fury erupted online. Users called it tone-deaf opportunism. Why no effort for her? Because Meghan's mastered the art of playing victim while living like a VIP. Fergie got the boot for less. Decades of quiet cohabitation versus Meghan's media circus. It's not justice, it's favoritism for the flashier fraud. Moving on to the hypocrisy that's Meghan's real crown jewel. Fergie and Andrew? Sure, Epstein shadows loom large. Leaked 2011 emails show Andrew begging for help post that infamous Jufrey photo, and Fergie's own Epstein ties cost her 7 charities in October 2025 alone. British Heart Foundation, Teenage Cancer Trust, poof, gone. Public outrage boiled over. They both should be investigated and prosecuted, as one source put it. Misconduct in office? Max life sentence. Fair play, but Meghan? Her scandals are a masterclass in deflection. Take the Rwanda humanitarian trip in late 2025. She demanded first-class tickets, a full makeup team, and suitcases of designer clothes for a charity visit accused of racism. Royal author Tom Bauer exposed it. Meghan opportunistically orchestrated the jaunt to burnish her saintly image, for his book revisited amid the non-profit's meltdown. Evidence? Daily Mail reports from November 1, 2025. Staff whispers of diva demands while she posed for photos in borrowed luxury. Sound familiar? It's Fergie's toe-sucker playbook, but with Instagram filters. Or zoom in on the plagiarism plague, 2025's gift that keeps on giving. February. Accused of ripping off Pamela Anderson's cooking show format for her Netflix flop. April. Author Mel Elliott calls out Meghan's Pearl Power project as a blatant copy of her own girl power books. By October, it's viral. Meghan Markle exposed, shocking worst moments and viral scandals racks up millions on YouTube. Yet, she soldiers on, silent as ever, while Fergie gets crucified for financial faux pas. Hypocrite much? Meghan preaches feminism in archetypes, that Spotify dud axed after one season for barely anything produced, but bully staff? Hollywood Reporter, September 2024. Why Hollywood keeps quitting on Harry and Meghan details aides fleeing her diva demands, echoing the 2021 Buckingham Palace bullying probe she dismissed as PR, and don't get me started on the fake facade. Just days ago, November 2, 2025, Meghan drops an Instagram video of her and Harry spontaneously kissing at the Dodgers World Series win. Fans? Not buying it. Fox News, staged performance, Harry's a prop, Meghan's shrieking for likes. Body language screams awkward. Harry's unimpressed, per eyewitnesses. This from the woman who begged privacy for her kids, then parades Lilibet in brand ads. Radar Online, October 31st, boldly shared after crying foul on scrutiny. Fergie at least owned her mess, cash for access in 2010, straight up grift. Meghan? She gaslights. I'm frustrated, she whined during a 2018 tour, allegedly hurling tea in a dramatic act of rebellion per Express reports from October 3, 2025. Frustrated? Try the age she alienated weave in the Flirtgate. February 2025 book Yesm spills how Meghan's hugs and cheek kisses with William sparked flirting rumors, earning nicknames like Diva Duchess. Palace discomfort? Understated. It fueled the Oprah rift, racism claims while cozying up to the heir? Selective storytelling at its finest. Finally, the victim card, Meghan's ace in the hole, now looking more like a joker. Fudge's exile? No pity party, she's not entitled, divorced decades ago, and should live with her ex if his up. Blunt, British honesty. Even the corgis get a quip, have they been given a house? Public sentiment, over Meghan, though? Perpetual persecution. Centerbell drama, August 2025. Harry's charity implodes with racism bullying accusations, mirroring her own Oprah gripes. Daily Mail. She stays silent, no defense for her husband, while Platel calls it ironic. Why? Because defending means owning the mess. Instead, she pivots to power and strength after Netflix's downgraded deal, ridiculed as out of touch by sources. Victoria Beckham's doc succeeds? Meghan's hurt and humiliated, per insiders. Adrift, brand struggling, Harry homesick, yet she drags him to NYC highlight reels, rows of shoes screaming excess. Evidence piles up. South Park's 2023 Worldwide Privacy Tour roast evolved into 2025's U.S. scandals. Newsweek, June 22. From Spotify sabotage to staff exodus, America's waking up. Floating whispers with William? Economic Times, February 6. Crossed boundaries, bred tension. It's not empowerment, it's exploitation. In wrapping this up, Fudge's terrifying exile isn't just palace purge, it's a stark warning ignored by Meghan Markle. Stripped titles, no home, Epstein echoes, misconduct probes, Fudge's fallout for milking long enough. Meghan? She milks the title, the trauma, the trends, Rwanda diva trips, plagiarism plots, fake kisses, bullying blind spots. From curtsy mockery to cipher cash ins, her persona's a house of cards built on hypocrisy. Evidence doesn't lie. Failed deals, fleeing staff, furious fans. She's not challenging the system. She's gaming it, leaving Harry as collateral. The shockwaves? They are coming for her too. King Charles, protect the crown, evict the mirage. What do you think, viewers? Is Meghan's act up? Drop your takes below, like if Fergie got fairer treatment, and subscribe for more unfiltered royal takedowns. Until next time, stay skeptical, stay sharp. The throne's watching.